Today, I want to demystify what we call real estate buyback or buy to flip, as the case may be. Real estate buyback is one of the easiest way to kickstart your journey into real estate if you are a first-time investor, or if you are an advanced investor. That means you've been investing in real estate, you've been buying land, you've been buying houses, and you're looking for other options with which you can make income from real estate without necessarily tying your capital down. Then I will say, watch this video to the end and let's learn it together. Real estate buyback means that you invest into a project. You set aside certain amount of money to buy a portion of an estate from a real estate company. And after certain period, depending on the duration you signed up for, it could be 6 months, it could be 12 months, it could be 24 months. The company sells it, you sell it back to the company. For instance, if you opt for 6 months, you can buy as low as 1 million into a certain portion of the estate. And in 6 months, you earn between 20 and 25% interest rate. And if you're doing 12 months buyback, you earn between 40 and 45% interest rate. Now, this is how it works. You sell it back to the company, and the company gives you back your capital plus your interest that is agreed upon at the initial stage of the transaction. Now, the good thing about it is that I've seen situations where a lot of my clients, when they invest into land or houses and they need money for something urgent, and they bring those properties back and say, Shade, sell this property for me. I need to do something quick. The truth of the matter is, at that particular time, we might not be so lucky to get the property to sell. Let's say within the space of 1 week, 2 weeks, or even more. Sometimes it's difficult to liquidate your assets within the stipulated time with which you need the money. But one good thing about real estate buyback is that if you put in the money into the estate, you will be given a post-dated check. You also have a deed of buyback covering that property. And what it means is that you have a property in your hand, titled property to hold during the tenure of the investment. And what it means is that you can easily plan with what is coming in. And after 6 months or 12 months, as the case may be, you get back both your initial capital and the accrued interest. So what this gives you is the opportunity to plan. If you have, you could even plan school fees with it. You could plan house rent with what we call real estate buyback. And we all know that in Nigeria, it's criminal to issue a dot check. So with a post-dated check, a deed attached to the investments, you are sure that whatever you are putting into that project is safe and is secured. Some even request for survey. If you're ready to also pay for survey, you are giving survey on that particular portion of the property. So real estate buyback is a sure form of investment that you can easily plan with, and you can easily you can be liquid within the specified period with which the investment will mature. Now, let's talk about one of the pitfalls associated with real estate buyback. As with any form of investment, there's always that risk. So with real estate buyback, one of the pitfalls is the fact that you invest in a project that you are not well informed about, or with a company that you are not well informed about their capability, the projects they are handling, the kind of assets they have, you could be playing games with your money. So that is where I come in as a professional to advise you on the companies that is eligible, that if you think of doing real estate buyback, that I can recommend. That means company that has been proven over the last 10 years that I've been marketing and handling real estate buyback for my clients. I can recommend few companies that they're very solid when you talk in terms of assets. They're also solid when you talk in terms of the projects that they are handling. And these are the projects that you can come to site and see yourself. It's not a form of MMM or you know the kind of investment that you're doing and you don't know what they're doing with your funds. So that enables you to know that your funds invested in real estate buyback is safe and is secured by consulting professionals that can take you around to see everything about the companies that you want to patronize or invest into their buyback scheme. So for more details on how to invest in a real estate buyback or buy to flip, you can call the number showing on your screen. Thank you and welcome to today's episode of You Need to Know.